Good morning, Kim.
Yes, at last. How are you?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good. Enjoying
Excellent.
a cuppa in the sunshine.
You got a bit of sunshine over there today.
Yeah, we've got another hot week ahead of us. But yeah.
They got those fires out yet?
Oh, they're we've had a few.
Yeah, I saw the
But
other day online.
Yeah, but yeah, really got a good response team now because as soon as there's a fire, there's 2 planes and 2 choppers onto it. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's good. I actually work in a fire tower.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah.
I fire spot.
Whereabouts are you in Tassie?
In the northeast, so I'm about 2 hours northeast of Lonnie.
Northeast. Okay, up in the top corner.
Top right-hand corner of the state.
What's the town's? Is that where Strawn is? No.
No, a bit further up, but that's a bit south. So I'm up near Scottsdale.
Scottsdale. Ah, yep. Yeah, I've been to Tassie a couple of times, and it's absolutely on our list to get back there because it's absolutely stunning. I'd live there if the weather was better.
Yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to the cold.
Mm.
We can get frost any time of the year. I've had frost in December and January before.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird.
Well, the last time I was there, it snowed, and I think it was what was it? Just after Christmas and that was in Hobart on Mount Wellington.
Yeah, they often get snow down there in December. It's not unusual.
Yeah, I was just like, God, it's so cold. And then I found out it was snowing. I'm like, oh my God, this is bizarre. Yeah.
So you had a sighting how long ago?
When was it? So I think it was mid-December.
Oh, so it wasn't long ago at all.
No.
Okay.
No.
And were you on your own?
No, so I had 2 friends with me, and we were driving in a van coming from Nannup to Bridgetown
Oh yeah, yep.
on dusk, but still light. And yeah, we're just driving along, and this thing ran straight across the road in front of the car, and we were all 3 of us just went, what? Like, yeah, instantly we all knew it was nothing we'd ever seen before, and we're all pretty switched on people.
Sure.
And yeah, it's really cool.
You know a fox from a dingo and all the rest of it?
Yeah. So, well, my first thought was like a wild dog, like definitely not fox. I've seen foxes all my life.
Yep.
And I did look up the mangy fox, and I can see why they can get confused. But yeah, it just had all of 3 of us were just talking about how the tail was just an extension of the body, long straight tail, but the head was quite large, not like I've never seen a fox with a big head like that.
Sure. How far ahead of you was it when you saw it?
Probably just enough that she didn't have to hit the skids, so probably 30 metres. It was pretty fast. But
you're doing about 100 k's at the time, or?
Oh no, I would have been doing about 70 or 80 through there. It's windy, hilly roads. So.
Oh yeah, okay. And how long? So you just saw it run across the road pretty quickly, so in like 3 or 4 seconds or something?
Yeah. But the other thing was that all 3 of us noticed that the back of it, it didn't run normally, like the back of it hopped along.
Yeah, okay, so it had a peculiar gait.
Yeah, and then Lara, she's actually lived in this area her whole life, she was saying how her parents had seen a Thylacine years ago when they were camping, and her dad was saying how they the back legs kind of scamper along rather than trotting like a normal dog or fox.
Yep. So did you have the sun in front of you or behind you when you saw it?
It was over a hill to the side.
So you didn't have any sun glare or anything?
No sun glare, no, but
So-
it was still light.
And you had pretty clear vision of it.
Yep.
Can you recall what colour it was?
So I'd say tan. Now, I didn't see any visible stripes, and that's why I was like, oh, but straight away, kind of, yeah.
They're not all striped.
Yeah, in further research, I noticed that they weren't all stripy, so, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the armchair critics are demanding stripes on every single thing we talk about, but they're not the people that see these things, yeah?
Yeah.
I've seen 3 and I never saw stripes once. But all the ones I've seen have been either in darkness or obscured by foliage of bushes and stuff, so it wasn't really crystal clear to see any stripes anyway. And how big was it roughly, do you think?
I'm trying to think what kind of, I know I just keep on saying wild dog, but I guess like a medium to large dog.
Say, like German Shepherd, Labrador?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Obviously not as bulky as a Labrador.
Yeah.
Or as hairy as a German Shepherd, but yeah.
Do you remember the exact date?
I can look it up because we were on our way back from an event.
Okay.
I think. Hang on a second. Put it on speaker.
So
hang on.
we had about 25, maybe 30 sightings on the mainland last year. Yours will be the last one for the year.
Yep. Okay. Many over this way. I did put. You saw that I put the post on the local page.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I wonder how many other people have seen that.
Yeah, quite a few around that area actually.
And there was actually pretty good. Someone had some interesting footage on there too. Oh, December.
On the community page.
It was December 5th.
December 5th. Excellent.
It's actually more the start. Yeah.
So all 3 of you saw it. You were all obviously sober and not under the influence of any hallucinogens or anything like that?
No.
Wasn't one of those sorts of events?
We're all creative people, so we have high attention to detail.
Okay,
so
yep.
All of us just had the exact same description of what we saw immediately. We just,
Were you all in the front of the car, or was one in the back?
I was in the back, but I was looking through the windscreen at the time, thank God, because I would have been gutted if I missed it.
Yeah. And what did your 2 companions say about it afterwards? Were they in awe as well, or?
Yeah. All 3 of us were just like, that's definitely nothing we've seen before.
Yeah. You said there was some footage on the Bridgetown community page as well, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Someone else mentioned that to me a couple of months ago.
Yeah, do you want me to, I can try and dig it up and...
Yeah, if you could send that to me or a link to it, that would be great.
Yeah.
I get quite a few sightings from WA. There's a couple of photos and a bit of historical footage, obviously, as well. There was a police officer that filmed one for about 6 seconds back in about 1969, I think it was. And I've actually got a newspaper article from that, and with a still frame of that animal. But yeah, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of sightings of them in WA. It's nothing unusual, especially down the southwest.
I went to a party the weekend after, and there was a lady from Manjimup, so that's just the town next to us.
Yep.
She worked in the Department of Parks and Wildlife, or whatever it's called now.
Yep.
And she said in 15 years she's never seen anything on a trail cam, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, yeah, so what?
Yeah.
Then she did. She was the one that told me to go look up a mangy fox.
Yeah,
so
okay.
Yeah, and I can definitely see how it can
be confused.
Be very similar.
Yeah. But the base of the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had all I can describe is just the tail was thick and part of its body.
Yeah, kangaroos store fat in the base of the tail, and I believe thylacines do too, because their rear end is incredibly kangaroo-like.
Yeah, and they've got like scampered along.
Yeah, so that gait is always a thing that about 99.9% of witnesses who see one when it's moving quick describe that gait.
Yeah, and it was running very quickly too. So.
Yep. Quickly but awkward.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Have you spoken to anybody else who's also witnessed it as well, other than your friend's parents, or?
No, I don't. A lot of the people on the Bridgetown page were kind of talking about their parents had seen it, or I haven't actually contacted the guy with the footage. It kind of got the post really exploded. Actually, it was just like I couldn't keep up the amount of posts and replies on there.
Yeah. There was a big cats film down there too, near the coast somewhere, I think, a bit further out last year. That footage was quite sensational too, because that was clearly a pretty big cat.
I've heard of people. The lady at Manjimup said she was talking about the big cats and how she's been out in the bush before, and she said she could just feel it being like stalking her.
Yeah, you just know something's looking at you.
Yeah.
That would put the wind up me a bit. I mean, I've had that feeling a few times, but fortunately, I haven't seen any big cats.
Yeah.
I don't really want to either.
No, we got stalked by a mountain lion in America, and it's not fun.
Yeah, there's actually a video of a guy walking down a road in America, and one's following him the whole way, and he's walking backwards because it's basically going to attack him. And it goes for minutes. It's like this thing won't bugger off and leave him alone, so he can't turn his back on it, and he's filming it the whole time.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, pretty intimidating stuff.
Think Australia's got dangerous animals. We've got friggin' bears and lions over there.
Yeah, well, I grew up thinking that we don't have anything in Australia that will eat you, but I don't believe that's the case anymore. I think there are quite a few things out there that will eat you if given half a chance.
Yeah.
A lot of bushwalkers disappear for no apparent reason and things like that.
Yep.
There was a fella in Queensland that disappeared. He just walked ahead. I think it was about 2.5, 3 years ago. He just walked ahead from the group he was with and was checking something out. Gone without a trace, just vanished.
Ooh.
Yeah, just so a big cat would definitely take you if it was hungry enough. And they sit in trees, so you've got to be looking up and out.
Yuck. No.
But there was some very good documented evidence of circuses losing big cats in WA back in the 40s, I think it was, or a bit earlier.
Oh, yeah, yep.
So, they're out there without a doubt.
Yeah, it's a lot of forest out there.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to get too lax with your own safety. So, is there anything else you can remember about it that stood out?
No, that was,
That's pretty much it, yep.
That's pretty much all the description.
Yep.
The spot came down it's a beautiful spot actually. It's a farmland on one side, which is a steep hill, and it's got beautiful boulders all around the top with grass trees, and so every time I go past, I always look up there and think it's a really special place, And
clearly it is.
On the other side, like next to the road, is the Blackwood River.
Okay, yep.
So we came down from the place that I've always thought was very special.
Yeah.
Against the Thylacine there. Came running down the hill, across the car, and then down across the river. I went straight into some blackberry bushes.
Okay.
So we pulled over immediately to try and keep eyes on it, but it instantly disappeared.
Into the blackberries.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had to slam on the brakes. It was that close, or not you, but the lady driving had to hit the brakes.
Yeah, she just hit the brakes and pulled off the road.
Yep.
We're probably going slower than 70 or 80, to be honest.
Okay.
Probably 60. It's not a fast van or a fast area.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, that's really good info. So thanks a heap for that. If you could send me a map with a bit of a dot on it of roughly where it was, that would be helpful.
I can send you exactly where it was.
Excellent. And then if you've got a link or something to that video, that would be great.
Yep. I'll sort that out now.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much. If you have any other unusual encounters, you know where I am.
Thanks, Neil.
Awesome.
Take care.
All right. Thanks, Kim. Bye-bye.
Bye.